Good morning, everyone. Today we will talk about the big issue in the United States, the childhood obesity. Um, do you know there are over 45 to 15%, according to Wikipedia, um, of children under age 17, they are obese. First of all, what is the childhood obesity? Childhood obesity is a serious medical condition that affects children. It occurs when the children are above the normal weight for their age and height. Childhood obesity has intangible consequences for their health and their well-being, both during childhood and the later adult life. This chart shows us the percentage of the overweight among U.S. Children from Center for Disease Control and Prevention, National Center for Health Statistics. We note the percent was in 1971, 4%, and the number increased in 2000 in 19%. And this a massive number. We have to know the obesity childhood has causes and effects that we should know and understood, so we can stop it. That's just our introduction. Here's Jerry will explain the causes. Jerry.
Thank you, Mark. Now I'm talking about the causes of the childhood obesity. You can say there's just two causes about because dietary means you eat too much food or like oil or sugar. You get too much calorie from the food from what you eat. And this genetic means you can see this picture is for the too much food, eat too much dairy. You can see they eat too much French fries, Coke, and they're very fat. And this is because the genetic. The children have the fat. Their parents have the obesity, so the children is similar as the parents. Now let's talk about the effect. The effect is we have two kinds of effect. Is the physical, like in the body, and mental, in their mind about the emotion. And let's talk about the physical first. And physical problem, the physical effects, they have the breathing problem, sleeping disorders, and internal medical disease, and the early puberty. And the breathing problem is about if you get too much fat in your body, it will have the bad influence about your lung, your lung. And this cause this problem will influence your sleep disorders. Well, the sleep disorder means when you sleep, you feel not good. You feel just not comfortable. Sleeping is a comfortable thing, but if you have sleep disorders, you will not feel comfortable. And internal medical disease, and it's just about it's about something like the high blood pressure, or something like what's the name? Excuse me. What's the name? And diabetes, diabetes, like you have too much sugar in your body, in your blood, you know this. And the earlier puberty is mean that they looks more older than his real age. Yeah. So you can see this child. He's sleeping, but he looks unhappy. He looks uncomfortable. Yeah. Okay. And this it's hard. It's hard to. And next we talk about mental. The mental problem is no self-esteem, or the borrowing. Do you understand? Do you understand this? Can you understand this? Self-esteem means you have no self. You don't believe yourself. You think you are not good, not better than other people. You're always worse. And borrowing means you want to just just you want fight the small children, the small size children, and the behavior and the learning problem mean if you get fat, if you get fat, you will hard to learn something, or you feel depressed, and feel depressed, you just stay alone, don't talk with others, they look normal. Can you understand this? Yeah, this situation is not so good. Like you can see, their children don't feel depressed, and he just sleep alone, play computer, play the video games, eat so much food, just stay at home, don't play it out with his friend, and this girl looks very depressed. And I just told about the cause of and the effects about the childhood obesity. And here's Hosa. He will talk about the solution and conclusion.
So, what can we do about this problem? Well, dividing the problem by time of response, it gives two classifications. Long-term solutions, whereas as the name says, a solution that it will give a response in a long period of time. First, educating the kids, because they will be the parents of the future, and they will raise the next generation. So they have to be aware of what the problem is and how to solve it. And create campaigns to raise awareness about the problem, about what it happens, about how to solve it, to the general society. And now, short-term solutions. There are more short-term solutions than long-term. We should force schools to put in their schedules more gym hours to the kids. We too should propose the kids to them to do more extracurricular activities. It doesn't have to be a physical activity. Just to do something, it will help to the problem. And host talks in schools to the parents to make them know what they have to do from now on if they want to guarantee a healthier life for their kids. So, in conclusion, childhood obesity is a medical condition that is characterized by accumulation of fats in the body. It's caused by diet and genetic disorders, produces several physical and psychological problems. And could be so educating the kids and raising the amount of physical activities they do. But I see. Why is this problem important? What is important to solve it? What? I don't know if you saw this movie, WALL-E. I'm not saying that everyone's going to be like that in the future, but this is the kind of problem that just keep growing. And if we don't solve this now, this will become a massive problem. And we just not be fat. That's the less, we become useless people. We won't be able to do anything by ourselves, like the people in the movie. So, raise your kids well if you want a future like WALL-E. Thank you for listening.
Very good. All right. Somebody is Skyping somebody. Is somebody getting a Skype phone call?